Hi there and good morning. And I thought I would just do another small video. I'm hoping to try and do one every day. I think it's important in these times to share. So I wanted to talk about how we dim our light, how we try to conform with others and what they expect of us. And I'm I'm talking to the star seeds. I'm talking to the light workers and how difficult it is to shine your light amongst others that don't have a clue what you're doing, what you stand for, what you believe in, even what you do if you work for yourself as a healer or an intuitive or psychic or whatever you do or how you're expressing your divinity. And I want to say, stop putting yourself in a box. Ever since we were young, we have not conformed. Ever since we were young, we were different. Ever since we were young, we were picked on, we were bullied, we were bright lights amongst many shadows. And that bright light tried to be extinguished by others. Others quite often will subconsciously try to shut down a bright light around them, even though consciously they may like that person and like to be around them, but something of their shadow is irritated and activated when that person's around them. So then they end up making snide remarks or sarcastic remarks, or their behavior changes in your presence, but you can't put a finger on why, because you've done nothing wrong. You haven't antagonized them. You're just being yourself, but they don't like you being yourself because you're different and they can feel it. It's an energetic energy and presence that they can feel. And it actually draws up their shadow out and reflects it back at them. And then actually they'll project that then onto you, and they'll project their shadow onto you and project all of their insecurities and fears and try to shut you down or try to stop you standing in that light that you're in as who you are. Now, this isn't new. I mean, this has been going on ever since the dot of time, of people that have stood out because they're standing in the presence and light. They're old souls. They have the wisdom. And you can see right through the facades. You can see right through the, what's going on now with the agendas that's going on in the world. And you are trying to be authentic and standing in your power and not consenting or conforming to anything that you know strips you of your sovereignty and who you are on a soul level. Because we're old souls, we see through it. Also, for the Starseed Collective, we were always meant to see through it. We were always meant to shine in these times. We signed up to be beacons of light and antennas of light for the rest of humanity. And it's not easy. So what I'm saying to you is, don't ever dare box yourself in or stop shining that light because it irritates someone else. That's not why you're here. That's not why you came. We came here to shine together. We came here to speak up. We came here to shake the establishment open and to change it from within. We are our own saviors. We are our own, what we have been waiting for, because we're not going to get some Messiah that's going to come down and change it all for us. And that wasn't Yeshua's role or mission. If you look at Yeshua's role and mission, he was here to actually throw the money changers out the temple. He was here to shake everything up and down, wasn't he? And say, what are you doing? You've let society come to this. So he was making his mark. He was teaching about sovereignty. He was teaching about you standing in your own inner temple of light and not letting anybody else try and shut that temple down or to turn the light off. And that is extremely hard. And many, 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 many starseeds and light workers have been targeted on purpose. We have gone into family ancestral lines to heal and transmute the timelines. And so we've been targeted. We've been targeted for abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, ritual abuse, MK Ultra and Monarch programming, any type of programming. We have been, targeted on so many different levels. But that's what we signed up for. And that is the cold truth, is we signed up here to shine, and to be that beacon of light. And it's extremely difficult. My goodness, do I know how it is difficult to shine through all of the initiations and the things that we go through to walk this path of the way shower, to walk the path of the sort of shining one, the illuminated one. That is us, because we are beacons and way showers for humanity. And that's bloody hard, I know. So I'm saying to you, don't ever apologize for shining. Don't ever apologize for speaking your truth. Don't ever apologize for not fitting in, even with your family, your brothers and sisters, your friends that you had years ago, and now you've nothing in common whatsoever, with your work colleagues, with your children even. Don't ever apologize, and don't ever feel like you have to dim your light. I've been there. I've done it. I have dimmed my light for others. I have given up maybe dreams and visions that I had for my future because of others. Well, not again. Never again will I do that. Never, ever again will I do that. You shine unapologetically because we need you. We're all needed. We're all needed in the world. And I do, I've great admiration for people that stand up and be counted. And there is that new age myth. New age is a psyop, folks, okay? The new age myth that if you concentrate on something that's dark, it will get bigger. Now, if you're talking about it to reveal it, you're alchemizing it. You're healing and alchemizing it. That's how we clear the evil and the darkness on this planet. And we all have different roles. We've all got different jobs to do. Not one role is more important than another, because we're all team light, aren't we? So don't apologize for speaking out. Don't apologize for revealing things that need to be revealed. Where we have to be careful and sort of take a balance is that we don't let that darkness and evil take us over, in the fact that we're consumed by it and we go down that rabbit hole. And then we don't want to get up in the morning because it's all pointless and they're going to win and they're not. Take it with balance, yeah? But there is nothing wrong with you sharing information. There's nothing wrong with you speaking up. There's nothing wrong with you telling people what you've been through and what you've experienced as a starseed and light worker, and what is happening right now on the planet. We're winning, we're getting there, but we all need to stand up and be counted. And I've just launched a Diary of a Way Shower podcast with my story at the very beginning. The first 5, 6, 7 episodes are all about me and what I've experienced, what I've had to heal and transmute and alchemize. I'm hoping that I will take a more happier slant on Diary of a Way Shower as we go on, but I had to share my truth. I had to reveal it because I'm alchemizing it. I'm healing and transmuting it and letting it leave. Speaking out, sharing is such a cathartic thing to do. It's so wonderful. When I first wrote my first book in 2013 called Learning to Dance with the Angels, it's a bit of a rough book, really, in the fact it was my first book and it really, I felt the Lord come off me a little bit as I wrote it. It's very cathartic, very healing for me to do that. So never ever dim your light or shut your voice down. Speak up. And if people don't want to hear you, tell them to walk away. If you've got a husband or a partner that tells you to shut up, then really question why you're there. Question why that person is with you right now where we are on the planetary ascension. I'm being honest. Question that and just don't allow that. Don't allow that. Don't ever stop talking because it makes someone else feel uncomfortable. It's meant to, because we have to flush this evil and darkness out of the planet. That's the only way we alchemize it. Ignoring it does not make it go away. Ignoring the darkness and evil does not make it go away. And what that is doing, right, is you're leaving it to everybody else. So all of those that say, I can't look at it, I'm not looking at it, I'm going to attract fear, I'm going to attract darkness, I'm going to attract attacks. It's not our job to look at it. Who else's job is it? Who else's job is it but for us to look at it, out it, and alchemize it? The more people that do that, the worse they cannot hide. That's my take for today. There's my message. I hope that has inspired you. It's a message for someone out there right now who needs to hear this, who is holding back. You're holding back from speaking. You're holding back from telling what happened to you. You're holding back from letting that floodgate open. Do it. It will be the making of you. It will be a huge cathartic energy running through you as you allow that voice to speak. And don't ever let anybody tell you to be quiet, shut up, be silent, don't talk about it. It's only behind closed doors. That is not the way we change this world. So that's my message for you today. I'm sending you so much love. If you haven't subscribed already, please can you subscribe to my channel? I want to get this channel going now. I want to get it to all new heights. I want to get into the subscriber thousands. I want to get out and share my light and share my voice. So if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And share it if you want to. Keep going, keep shining, and keep speaking out. And sending you all my love. And bye.